How could it possibly have seen me? Silicon rock. Do I got time to get it? The silicon could end up being my death. Oh my word, it is. It's following me. G'day people, I'm Monsterdad and welcome to Season 9 of Empyrean Iron Man. So the settings and seed that we're going to have, I'm just going to pop in a minute. We're playing the default Aqua Omicron on Taladar and the seed is 2018 0901, so I guess that's 1st September 2018. Set that in. Excuse me. So the difficulty settings, we're going to have default hard, make sure the auto miner depletion is on true, which it is, and the blueprint spawn limit and the block limit excuse me, should be set on true. So yeah, default hard settings all round. So yeah, great fun. Right, so that's in Taladar. So what do we got? Gravity, not quite 1G. Temperatures, yeah, balmy little place. Planet size 4, big planet to explore. A big planet to explore. Right, let's call it something really original. How about Iron Man Season 9. Didn't see that one coming, did you? You didn't see that one coming. Right, without further ado, let's jump in. Now, I know from the times I've started on the default Aqua Talador type planet before, you don't have a starting biome like you do on the default. You do usual default start, so there's no little safe zone that you end up in with your escape pod. And from what I remember, there are very, very few resource rocks around as well. I seem to recall having a really hard time finding stuff, so that could be a bit of a problem. Anytime today, they don't have Triceratops anymore. You see it there? I can't remember what they call it now. So, yes, there's no wreckage. Let's head down towards these sandy type areas. Yeah, no wreckage, main wreckage, you know, with the 3 deposits around it, nothing like that. So finding deposits and finding resources initially is going to be really, really tricky. Also, yeah, we'll head down there. Also, there's no Robinson Protocol to skip, so you can't get your drill and all the other stuff. So you start off with your survival tool. Well, should we see if we knock down a tree? I thought it would just glitch through the tree. I didn't think it would just smash against the tree and come down. Well, okay, well, we learned something new. So yeah, no Robinson Protocol. So basically, this is what we have. Not a lot. So, wow. Yeah. Let's look at the map. Size 4 planet as well. That's horrendous. What's that? Elemental space race mission. We have a trade station. We have a trade station straight along the equator. Do you know what? How far is it? Almost 14 kilometers on foot. Are you having a laugh? Are you having a giraffe? I think we're going to go for it. For the want of anything better to do, because there's no wreckage to find. I've got to avoid these crickets because they will bite. There's no wreckage to find as such, so you know, why not? There'll be as many resources around that as there are around here, and at least there we've got some kind of, I guess, safe haven. If we're able to make some weapons, we may be able to... Oh look, it's one of those things. What are they called? I can't remember. I don't want to get too... Pangolin. Oh yeah, the 8.5. You'd see their health bar comes up. Let's not mess with one of those. Let's not. Okay. So resources are going to be an issue. That looks a bit like... is that silicon? Don't usually get that straight away. Let's grab that. Now they have enabled the ability to... Where's my tech tree? To build a hover vessel straight off the bat, because they've got these new engines, these hover thrusters, so it replaces RCS and thrusters and hover engines all in one. But unfortunately, to make it, I need the portable constructor, which I can't get to level 3. And I'm definitely going to need that heater cooler because we're on hard mode, so that's going to be an issue. So I guess my initial goal will be get to level 3 by picking plants, try and gather enough iron, silicon and copper to build a heater, because I'm not going to reach that before daytime, so I'm going to be out at night. Oh, is that more silicon? And the biggest problem with that is because we're on hard, temperature is going to be an issue, and because I've got this survival tool and not a drill, I'm going to have a supply of stamina, and as soon as you get cold, your stamina just goes down to nothing. So you're on like a bit of a slippery slope to death if that's the case, if you do that and ignore it. So I'm going to need one of those heaters without a doubt, hopefully before nightfall. I haven't seen an iron rock. Where's level 2? I haven't seen a single iron rock. I'm not too worried about copper because those thick forested areas usually will contain copper. Iron, there's some copper there. Iron usually find in the plains areas, which is why you normally find it around your starter biome when you do the default start, the other default start, because that starter biome tends to be a plains area, so there tends to be plenty of iron and copper rocks around. In this case, there isn't, and I'm going to need something. Some more silicon. I am silicon rich. I'm definitely going to have to start constructing food very soon. Do I have anything that I can cook? Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Let's do that. And let's craft some berry juice just in case we get injured. And I need to just keep going and picking. I've got to get a motorbike. That's the third thing that I have to build, a motorbike. Because I will never, on foot, reach that trade station before the hostile mobs start spawning. It would be almost impossible, I think. I'm going to head down here because there are just so many things to pick in the swamp area, and I need to be at level 3. Plus this is going to give me a good supply of food. I don't want to be going backwards. Don't go backwards. Push on. Push forward. Push on. Push forward. Keep pushing. This might be a bad idea, trying to get 14 kilometers on foot. Or it might not. I mean, my main reason is because, like I mentioned, why not? What else have I got to do? I guess I could try and scrounge resources around this area and try and make a camp. but I want to remember that there aren't a lot of resources. That's the problem. And to get any meaningful amounts of metals, I'm going to need some kind of hover vehicle. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. I'm looking around as well as I'm jumping around, because I haven't found an iron rock yet, which is kind of worrying, actually. I know I can use rocks. I could use rocks, but I can't use the rocks until I have a portable constructor, and I can't make a portable constructor until I have some iron. I really wish I hadn't run out of stamina. That's one thing I do not want to be doing. Too busy yapping and not concentrating. Oh, in my experience now, if you see these guys, these guardians, it means there is a village, I say nearby, probably somewhere within 5k's of your position. However, we can't loot villages because they do have hostile spawners. Okay, we've got a plains field here. Do I have... Is there an iron rock? That's not one, is it? Copper over there. Yeah, that looks like one over there. Cool beans. Let's grab that copper. And hopefully I'll get a decent amount of iron out of that. Enough to make my heater, my portable constructor. And then the priority at that point will be a bike, because I am never getting that far on foot. I'll be dead long before I reach that goal. Long before. So let me see. Oh, I'm not level 3 yet. I can't even unlock it. Yeah, I think I've got enough ingots to do it. I just can't do it at the moment. Let's munch. We got one of those. Let's keep that there, and then let's queue up some more food. I really could do with more iron. I don't see any. Wow. I said I seem to recall that there wasn't a lot of resource rocks on this one, but it feels like they've nerfed it a bit, even more. Let's not miss a picking opportunity. Don't miss any pickings. Wow, really? I keep beginning to doubt my choice to do this, but then I keep reminding myself, what is there to stay in that area for? It's not a starter biome, so it's not safe. At least this way I'm going through different biomes, and I at least have the opportunity to find resource rocks. Some more spice, let's grab that. Don't need it, it's just I need to be at level 3. How far am I from level 3? Oh, not far, not far. Let's get some picking done. While still heading in general direction of our goal. I know this isn't the most interesting way to start an episode, me bunny hopping for 14 kilometers. But I feel I need to record all of the first little time, because drone, that's not good. Because in case something like this happens, where we've got a drone, I'm going to have to go around that. I can't possibly survive a drone attack. Fiddlesticks. That's going to delay me. I'm going to have to keep that drone at least. Abandoned mine. I'm going to have to keep those drones at least 450 meters from me. If they spot me and come after me, I am a goner. I just heard a little thing. Did I get to level 3? Oh, I did. Oh, you beauty. Okay, let's unlock those before we do anything else. That drone. Is that drone coming this way? I'm going to have to run. Panic! Panic! Right, I need to stop all the other production for a moment. I'll finish that bit of food, and I need one of those first. How much iron is that? 1 iron. That one needs 3. Good, we're okay. We've got enough to make those, but I don't have enough to make a bike. I need to find more iron. Well, I never thought I'd be in a position at the start of one of these games where iron is the resource rocks that you can't find. Don't know how far I need to go this way to get past those drones. That's a silicon rock over there as well, isn't it? I want that. I want that. Okay, let's do it the smart way. Oh, that drone's over there, 450 meters. Okay, we're going this way. We have to go the long way around. Oh, it's coming this way, it's coming this way. And we've got water in the way. Are you kidding me? Come on, get going, get going. It's still... Oh, are you kidding me? How could it possibly have seen me? Silicon rock. Do I got time to get it? The silicon could end up being my death. Oh my word, it is. It's following me. How could it possibly have seen me from that distance? Come on, jump, you fool. Jump! I can see the little red arrow in the bottom of my screen there. I've just got to keep going, haven't I? Not stop for anything. Grab a mushroom though. Now I've got a mountain in the way. Are you kidding me? Right, Ooh. I'm actually stressed. I'm actually stressed. That's going to use all but one of my iron. I need 4 more iron ore just to make 10 ingots. I need to find another iron rock. This is stressful. Do you know what? You know a game has nailed it when when you're actually genuinely getting stressed when you're playing it because you fear for your life. I thought I was gonna then. I really did. I can't defend myself because I know I've got the defensive mode on this poxy little multi-tool, this survival tool, but I couldn't, you know, that would be next to useless. I might as well throw stones and sticks at a drone than try to use this thing. I'm going to have to go around that mountain, aren't I? Because if I go up over it... Oh, did I just see a red? No, I didn't. How's a goal? We're going to have to go around that, aren't we? I certainly can't go that way. I'm going to have to go north. Okay. Like, there's usually copper rocks around these trees. Yeah, stay away from him. just turn my light on. I'm not too fussed about picking too much as we go past now, because we've basically achieved our immediate goal, which was to get some kind of heating. Let's get food going after that. Because the sun is actually, we're heading east as well, which doesn't help, because we're heading into the setting sun. So the temperature is going to go down. I mean, it's nice at the moment, we're like 24 degrees, but the temperature will go down again. I need iron. I can find some iron pretty soon. Enough to make 10 ingots, then I think that will be enough to actually make a bike. And if we get a bike, it means we have a chance. Oh, I've got to go around this mountain. Holy shmoly, Batman. Right, it's a plains area. Come on, there's got to be an iron rock around here somewhere, surely. That's one, isn't it? Or is it? I'm going to have to go, I'm going to have to make a detour and find out. That's copper, isn't it? Come on, give me some iron. Okay, let's not wander too far off track. I think cutting over that mountain will probably be a mistake, because I'll probably have to stop more often than not because of the temperature. What I desperately need, some open plains again. That's where the iron rocks are going to be. Well, I guess we've got about 11.5 kilometers to find one. I mean, I guess there's the possibility that there'll be some iron rocks in the mountain area, but can't be guaranteed. If I miscalculate it and have to keep stopping because of the temperature, is that silicon there? Oh yeah, it is. I thought it was a plant for a moment. Okay. So grab that since we're right next to it. Oh, those drones. I nearly had a heart attack. I thought I'd bought the farm then. I really did. That was way too stressful. I wonder if it's better off for my torch. Is it brighter? Oh, cool. Yeah, is it ever? And I can just swap to my survival tool if I come across something that I need to harvest. Okay, well, it looks like we're back on target again now with our route. There's an iron rock. It's an iron rock. Rock made of iron. Come on, give me enough. Is that enough? Have I got enough? 5. Right, let's put that down and that down and see if we can make a bike. Oh, yes. So I just guess we just got to sit here for a moment and... Oh, there's another one there. Anything else in the vicinity? It's really difficult to see because it's so dark. You know what I might do is get some wood. So if I change it to defense mode, that can stay there and keep crafting. We're still safe from mobs, but the only mob we need to fear now is if you get too close to one of those crickets for too long, they will attack you. They'll give you a bit of a bite on the butt, send you on your way. What do we get? 4 logs. No, I might as well grab another couple of trees. So I guess the question is now, do we have a clear run to that trading station on our bike? If we have to detour around a ton of POIs, then that could be awkward. Let's grab the berries. Let's change it back to rock. Pop all that in there for now. Okay, so how are we doing with our crafting? We've got a bit more food. Let's eat. We could do some more berry juice. I think the food is the priority, or it spoils. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. Right, okay, I feel like we've achieved an incredibly important milestone here. Incredibly important. Come on, finish off. Of course, construction speed's on slow as well, because it's we're on hard mode. Anytime today. So I'm going to carry on with the objective that I've set myself. I'm going to keep going towards that trade station, like I said, because I can't think of any other better thing to do. And like I said, at least with the trade station, there's, you know, you've got at least have a safe haven of some sort. So look at the map. So let's head around these mountains and get back on the right line. Do I stop for resource rocks? I think if it's iron, I probably should. But I don't want to stop too often, because even on a bike, 10k is a long way. And we're already at night time. Sorry if you can't see very well on this recording at the moment. I'm afraid there's not a whole heap I can do about that. I'm sure there's some technical thing I could do in the editing to make it a little bit brighter, but I'm afraid I don't know how to do that. So we're beginning to eat up. Right, this is a prime spot for iron rocks. How much copper do I have? 18. I'm not too fussed about stopping for copper, but I am going to grab some more iron. And it's almost directly on the way. And I think that might be another one ahead. Did we just get... It's seen us off for one of them. Whoa. Don't need that. Is that... Oh no, that's just an ordinary rock. Okay, well this is the way we've got to go anyway. So I've probably ridden past a ton of them. Let's just keep going. I feel slightly less stressed now that we're on the bike, but we still have a very long way to go. And I guess one of the biggest issues would be if we... I was just about to say it and I just saw it in the corner of my eye. If we met a big body of water, because that is going to slow us down and it's going to make us cold. So is there a way around? Is that an iron rock there? No, it isn't. Come on, don't get distracted, monster dad. Okay. Well, we seem to be pretty much at the shortest point across here. I think we're going to have to swim. There's now... Yeah, another thing I would normally do is try and make a camp near water. But even shallow water isn't safe now, because they've added new creatures. I have no idea what they're called, I can't remember, but they've added creatures that will spawn in the shallow water, hostile creatures that will attack you aggressively. No fear of one of those right now, because they'll spawn once the hostile mobs start spawning. You need to swim faster, buddy. You need to swim faster. Let my stamina catch up again. I hope there aren't too many more like this. A, it slows us down immensely, and B, it makes us cold. And I don't want to have to stop and warm up. Come on, swim, swim. Once we get on a bike again, we can recover our stamina. Come on, come on. Get to it. What I think I'll do is I'll keep this episode going until, or if, we reach the actual trade station. Sticky keys. I was nearly killed by sticky keys. That's really annoying. Okay. You know, when you press a key multiple times on your keyboard and an old sticky key message comes up. Okay, we're nearly across. We're coming out into swamp, which tends to be a bit warmer because we're down to 16 degrees now. Once we get down to 14 degrees or less, I think it is, we'll start suffering cold effects. Okay, get on your bike and ride. Oops, didn't want to do that. The map menu. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, pushing on, pressing on. Yeah, I think I'll keep this episode running. Oh, silicon. I'm not going back for it. Until we get to the trade station, or die. One or the other. Or if something happens that completely stops us in our tracks and makes it impossible to achieve. I am getting that silicon. I don't think I should really pass that up, because silicon is usually the awkward one. In this case, it is iron. Let's try and avoid all the rough ground as well. Village. I told you there'd be a village within like 5k, didn't I? I unfortunately... Oh. Don't want it to go in that water. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with that village. Usually, we would stop and loot a village. But because it has that hostile spawner, and it's been made very clear this time that we cannot touch things with hostile spawners, so it is off limits, unless part of a weekly mission. Do you know what? Once we get a hover vessel with a grinder on it, it will be a spot-on place to come back and get some experience, though, because these Guardian guys spawn in their 10s and 20s, and they're fairly easy target. Look, my God, there's tons of them. They're fairly easy targets when you have a grinder. Why is this terrain being so awkward now? So close, I can almost taste it. I'll stop and check the map in a moment. See if there are any more obstacles. Holy schmoly, that is a big body of water. Oh, it looks like it goes around down that way. I'll have to go a long way around, I'm afraid. Okay, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Five and a half Ks. Right, I'm going to keep an eye out for iron rocks here as well, because they quite often spawn around these savannas. Copper. I think that's copper as well, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to stop for copper. I'm not going to stop for the coppers. Guess we're going to have to go around again. I think they've added some new terrain features as well, like these dry riverbed type things on our right here. Oh god, that doesn't look like a body of water we can scoot round. Yeah, these like dry riverbed areas, they look really cool. Get off the rock, idiot. Okay, might as well grab this silicon whilst check the map. Let's head down, let's head south a bit. It does look like it goes around down the bottom there. Silicon deposit. Shame we don't have a drill. Are these different creatures? Yeah, what are these things then? Dare I get close enough to one to check? Oh, it's a new design for the Octu. I thought they were always aggressively hostile, but clearly not. Okay, looks like this landmass heads round in the right direction for us, so let's crack on through here. This bike feels really slow now. Right, it's nearly daybreak. We are heading towards the sunrise now, so we're going to hit the daybreak a little bit earlier. So hopefully that we'll still have a bit of time on our side to avoid the hostile mobs. Okay, we're sort of back on target now. Beep beep. Did I just see? No, I didn't. These yellow fields quite often, well, sometimes will contain gold. And I think it is worth checking those every now and then, especially since I'm going to the trade station. I'll need something to spend. I can't make anything to sell. I can't loot anything for the village. So it would be useful to have some gold, wouldn't it? Another silicon deposit. Right, it looks like our luck might run out. What do we do? Go around there, across there. Let's cross here. Looks pretty shallow actually. Let's go as far as we can. That's as far as we can go. Okay, cool. All right. Stop it already. I'm swimming. Well, that ended up not too bad, did it? Okay, let's get back on. A quick check of the map. So that's our destination. Looks like we've got a bit of rough ground up there, but nothing we can't handle. What a pleasant morning, just before all the mobs spring into life and tear us apart. Two kilometers. I'm even starting to feel confident. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Let's try and get back on a flat bit. Less than 1.5 k's to go. And it's getting more and more rough with every metre. Well, it looks like it's a good opportunity for resources around here. Mind you, I still haven't seen an iron rock. Yep, just past silicon. So we know we've got some more silicon around here. And I think we're still relatively safe from hostile mobs at the moment. Oh! Not safe from... rubbish bike riding though, are we? Come on, get up the hill. A shuttle hub. Oh! If this admin station is the same as it is on the other planets with the other games I played, there's normally a couple of neutral POIs around them that are usually unguarded. There's the admin station. A mining hub. Oh, you beauty. That means you got the trade station and the mining hub in which to buy metal resources. And another shuttle hub. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm making one of these shuttle hubs my base. I think we can breathe a small sigh of relief. Oh yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it an episode there. We've run on a little bit long, and what I'll do, I'm not going to do anything off camera apart from get into here and be safe, because these have an advanced constructor, they have a repair bay. All this will have building resources in it. We've got 2 little accommodation areas which will have fridges that we can access. I don't think you can use the food processors in these. No, we can't. Well, go on, let's at least have a look in this armour. But what this is going to have is probably, between the 2 shuttle hubs and the mining hub, enough stuff for us to sell at the trade station excuse me, to buy some more resources with which we can probably put together a hover vessel without any problem whatsoever. What do you got in the fridge for us? You know what, I might as well pop at least get that, because I can make plastic out of that. Let's at least get the stuff I want to save into there. I'm not really interested in the rest at the moment, but I'll keep those because I can make food, I can make plastic out of those. I won't investigate all the crates and that at the moment. I just want to check this locker in here though. A ration. I was hoping sometimes in this one, next to these armor lockers, you will get some armor. That would have been a Brucey bonus. And if I remember rightly, these things have a repair bay up here as well. Yep, they do. I'm going to take one of these over as my base. Right, okay, I'm going to call it an episode there. And then right at the beginning of the next episode, we're going to loot this, then head over to the other shuttle hub, loot that, head to the mining hub, loot that, decide which shuttle hub we're going to have as a base. Probably choose the one nearest to the admin station. I think this is the right one to choose because it's closest to the mining hub and the admin station. Trading resources. Well, that was a journey and a half. Those drones, I thought we'd had it then. I really did. My word, it was all the way back here. Yeah, I really thought we'd bought it then, those drones, because they were definitely coming our way. They definitely spotted us and were coming our way. I never thought you could outrun a drone on foot without a jetpack, but obviously you can. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming with me on that little adventure, and it was an adventure. I was particularly stressed most of the way through that, but hopefully it wasn't too boring just watching someone run through the woods for most of the day. Thank you for watching. Please check out all the other competitors' videos. The links are in the description below. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and thank you if you have. I'm Monstad, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later!